it just seems like a day full of problems after problems, issues after issues, and I completely can relate to how you feel. Hey guys, it's your girl T, and I am back with another YouTube video. How are you guys doing? I am feeling so good on this Monday afternoon. I woke up a little bit off this morning, I'm not even gonna lie. Last night I had a really awful sleep, tossing and turning. It was hot, I felt sticky. If you know, you know. No fan, no nothing could have helped me in this circumstance. So it was just a rough sleep, okay? But you know, I had to get my body feeling right. I had to get my mind back into space. So I took a cold shower, did some yoga. My boyfriend requested for me to meditate for a little bit, so I meditated for a little bit. I read, and that honestly helped me get back into my groove. I ate food, which is always a win-win at that point. And you know, just got into my work and I started feeling a lot better. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about those days, those mornings where you wake up and you feel so down and out. You're just completely irritated with how your day started, especially if you came in with the confidence that you're about to kill the day and you know you have everything down pat, you know what you want to do, and automatically before your day even starts there are already obstacles that you have to face. I cannot tell you how sometimes that makes me want to completely disassociate with everything and just say, you know what, I'm gonna just do it for tomorrow. Let me change the whole idea. Let me completely change the concept and let me just choose to do it for another day, because I don't even want to think about continuing my day off with this momentum, with this feeling. And I want to let you know that it is so understandable. It is so understandable to have that feeling, because why would you automatically in that moment you're thinking to yourself like, damn, my day already is starting off crappy, and I don't see how this feeling, this moment, this energy is going to help me throughout the rest of my day. And it's because we get so wrapped up in the moment, we come up with the assumption that we are going to consistently feel how we currently feel for the rest of our day. And so it just starts off slow, tedious, tiring, and because your mind is already in a negative space because of what you dealt with in the morning, all these negative things start coming your way. Like you buck your toe on the table or on the door. You get water in your eye when you're washing your face. The chemicals from your face wash get in your eye, and now you're frustrated on top of that. And your tea, when you drank it, it was way too hot, and now your tongue is burned. And you try to toast your toast, and your toast turned dark brown. It burnt, and it just seems like a day full of problems after problems, issues after issues, and I completely can relate to how you feel. I remember being in positions where I honestly, just from the way my day started, didn't even see a positive outcome from my day. Like, I had that type of thinking where it was like, you know what, this moment is more impactful than anything else, and I just prefer to not even get excited anymore. I don't want to be happy now. I don't want to be energetic now. But all that does is create a domino effect of problems and negativity and issues and worries. And that ended up impacting everything in my life, from my health to my relationships to my productivity in my business. Everything got affected. I wasn't working out as much because I'm already in a slump. I don't even want to work out. I wasn't eating the best. Now I'm binge eating, and I'm not eating properly throughout my day. Probably not staying as hydrated as I should, sorry. and now my relationships are being affected because I'm telling myself I don't want to be happy, and I'm creating just obstacles and walls for people to climb over daily because I don't want to be happy, selfishly. And again, I'm validating the feeling because it's a true feeling, but is that something you really want to continue in your life? Is that something you really want to see happening in every aspect of your life? I definitely knew that was not it for me. I did not want to see that for the rest of my life. I wanted to see growth. I wanted to learn, how do I see the brighter side? How do I find the light at the end of the tunnel faster? How do I not allow myself to address my life or my day to a moment feeling, a feeling in the moment, a temporary feeling? It's asking the question, how do I prevent myself from allowing my day to be affected by a moment, something so temporary? And I remember in one of Jay Shetty's videos on his YouTube channel, I'm not 100% sure which video, but he does discuss, or actually no, my apologies, it's a Red Table Talk interview with Jay Shetty and his wife. One of the topics that they discussed was how to not create a permanent solution from a temporary problem. And I had to think about how I can utilize that idea or thought in my day. So how do I prevent myself from creating a permanent solution to my day from a temporary problem, a temporary issue, right? The moment is not what's important, it's how you choose to move past that moment, to move through that moment, right? And it's about honestly allowing yourself the patience and the time to validate that emotion and to feel what you're feeling. Don't try to move ahead of yourself or move past the feeling. Really try to validate it and move through it and understand that, okay, I don't feel good right now. I'm not in the best of spirits. I'm not in the best of mind frame. And it's because of this. So I'm right to feel this feeling. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to express it. And then once you do that, you realize there is no more negativity. There is no more issues. Now it honestly, that moment truly then becomes a moment. It may have lasted me 3 minutes or 4 minutes to go through, but I went through it. So something that could have taken up 12 hours now only took up 3 to 4 minutes of your time. From there, I recommend doing something that's going to slow down your mind and create a space of just comfort and cleanse, if that makes sense. So I personally like doing yoga or meditating, for example, is a way of just calming down your mind and clearing out the space, so that way you can then start fueling it with all of the energy you choose to feel it with, how you want to start your day. Now following that, I would recommend doing something that is going to help you cleanse your body. So taking a shower or doing your morning face routine, exfoliating your skin, just doing the extra bit. I would recommend a cold shower because it's very stimulating, especially now it's like 30 degrees outside. So you can never go wrong with a nice cool shower to get you going and feeling good throughout your day. Allowing yourself just to relax and cool, calm, and collect your mind, so that way now your body is cleansed, your mind is cleansed, and obviously from there eating breakfast or just continuing on with your day, if that is listening to music for the next 30 to 40 minutes. That's what I did this morning. I took some time to just listen to music and dance and get ready and feel good in my vibe and feel good in my energy and spirit. And at that moment, I realized I still had so much time in my day to get everything that I wanted done. On top of that, I'm feeling good in my spirit, I'm feeling good in my energy, and I no longer am associating myself with that feeling. Just allowing yourself to be in your energy is a very rewarding feeling, especially when you're coming from something that initially wasn't the greatest start. it's rewarding, and you need to pat yourself on the back for that, because it is something that is challenging for so many people. So many people. I was even shocked to see how many people actually have issues with separating a momentary feeling with their life, or with relationships, or with their health. So I hope just learning all of this information was beneficial, from the way to start to the way to keep on going. This is really not a guideline that is going to be step by step for everybody. Some people might not like yoga, some people might not like reading. So if that means listening to an audio or to a podcast, or going for a walk, or just doing something that's going to allow your body to be in a feel-good spirit, adjust what I just said to work for you, and hopefully you start recognizing and seeing all the ways that you actually have so much control in your life, and you recognize how much control you have when it comes to your emotions, because emotions do play a heavy role in everything and anything that we do. So it's so key to know how to control them and how to adjust in the moment, so that way you are not getting overtaken by them. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I am 2 weeks late. The last 2 weeks were pretty hectic, and I apologize deeply for not being consistent, but I enjoyed my last 2 weeks, so I don't care. All of our videos are going to be coming right back on track every Tuesday. They are going to be dropping. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment down below on what you thought of this video, and if my strategy helped you along the way. Also hit that notification button just to stay updated with all the videos that I'm going to be posting, again, every Tuesday. I promise this time. Bye guys.